For deep hydration, serious science, $49.95, free shipping today, 4 flex payments and a 5th with the HSN card. If you use this, please call us. We really want to know your experience with it. And if you're new to us, or if you're new to it, stick around because wait until you hear the story about it. We're going to take a very short break and then we're coming back with more luxury bath and body from Perlier.
See where your vitamins are made. Join us this Saturday, February 27th, live from Andrew Lessman's ProCaps Laboratories in Henderson, Nevada.
How would I describe ProCaps as a company? It's like no other company in the world. When you enjoy our vitamins, you're not enjoying, or being burdened by, I should say, additives, artificial colors, all sorts of fillers, additives, binders, difficult to swallow tablets that will upset your stomach. You get a vitamin the way you would make it if you could make it at home.
You also won't want to miss Andrew's Essential One Multivitamin Today special. For pennies a day, you can enjoy the world's perfect multivitamin. Essential One provides all the nutrients you need at the levels and purity you require in a small, easy-to-swallow capsule without any stomach upset. Of course, during the visit, Andrew will also bring all of your favorite products with special pricing and free shipping. And for the first time ever, Andrew will be giving you early access to the Today's Special. The video will be live starting at 8 p.m. this Friday on hsn.com. Use keyword Andrew Lessman to watch.
Here at HSN, we base our retail values on nationwide information. Retail value is an indication of the price you would expect to pay for the same or similar item elsewhere, not the price at which you would be able to sell the item. Prices do vary around the country, so ours might be different from prices in your area. For more information, call one of our customer service reps at 1-800-284-3900.
I was just talking to these two lovely, incredible people, Prince Scipione Borghese, Princess Amanda Borghese, about how they've been here for 20 years, right?
Yep, 20 years.
In the biz, family-wise, 80 years, right? You have not rested on your laurels. You still have new products coming in.
Well, we haven't found our laurels. If we could find the laurels,
that would be a good fragrance. That would be a good fragrance. And here is a customer pick that it really epitomizes what you all do so beautifully, is continue to innovate. It is the Perlier HydroZone 2-piece kit. Now, normally, this would be $120. Today, it's $49.95 with not a dime, not a shekel, not a penny on shipping and handling, 4 flex payments, and a gorgeous 5th with the HSN card. Here we go. The 3.3 fluid ounces of the HydroZone Extreme Regenevive Face Cream, 70, and then the 1.6 fluid ounce of the Extreme Serum, $50.
Yeah, this is really...
Take it from the top. Wow. Tell me about this.
The 1-2 punch when it comes to hydrating our skin 100% perfectly.
Okay.
We are going to start off with the serum, which is your 1.7 ounce serum, a $50 serum here. Excuse me, here at HSN, $100 if you were to shop with us. And what you might not recognize here is that this is our day cream, but our day cream normally is 1.7 ounces. We're doing a double-sized day cream as a bonus. So you buy this for 5 cents less, the most rated product in all of Perlier's history, over 570 reviews, a customer pick by itself, $50 here at HSN. With that, in this kit, there's a bonus of a double-size face cream. That's why we shop at HSN, in my opinion. What this does, it regulates and perfectly hydrates our skin according to our skin's needs. It is not a great just moisturizer. It is a moisturizer that hydrates your skin differently than my mom's skin, differently than mine, differently than Siobhan's, differently than anybody else, because every skin is different. It's called the Smart Hydrator. It will release hydration information where your skin needs it, when it needs it, and how much throughout the whole day so that your skin is perfectly hydrated all day long. That means that it's functioning at its optimum way so that when you put anything else on, you will get the full benefits of any other skincare product you put on. In addition, it doesn't leave dry patches at 5 o'clock in the afternoon. It doesn't leave a dry patch on your cheek or your eyes where you have your makeup that actually now looks deeper and worse.
Crinkled.
It does, exactly. So you now have perfect moisturization everywhere, regardless of how your skin's reacting. And it happens because of nature. I'm going to take you to a little video that we've done, and then I'm going to actually physically show you some of those benefits here live on television.
Perlier Extreme Regenevive HydroZone Serum with Trehalose 2 Alpha, the smart hydrator. During the hot season, this desert rose dries out completely because it has lost its moisture. It can withstand extreme temperatures and droughts for a long time. But when rain and moisture are available, the plant resurrects and unfolds into the shape of a rose. What is the plant's secret? Trehalose, a sugar capable of absorbing great amounts of water and releasing it slowly and to where it's needed most. The Perlier laboratories have adopted this ingredient and reformulated it into their exclusive Trehalose 2 Alpha for their exclusive groundbreaking HydroZone serum. The Smart Serum knows which part of the skin needs extra hydration and is able to quickly balance hydration levels on the skin. The key ingredient, Trehalose 2 Alpha, has the ability to trap moisture and distribute it according to the needs of the skin. The result? A more radiant and hydrated looking appearance. This Smart Serum is a breakthrough in hydration technology, rejuvenating the look of your skin by retaining hydration where it needs it the most.
I know. I mean, this is one of the most exciting discoveries for us in the skincare industry. We actually owe it to a partner of ours in Japan. The #1 cosmetic laboratory in Japan was the one that discovered a way to remove the trehalose, the sugar that comes from the plant that it naturally has this particular ingredient, and put it in a cosmetic formulation. What does all this mean to you? Well, the reason this works so well in maintaining perfect hydration on our skin, which is the #1 thing the cosmetic industry does, by the way. That's why we use hyaluronic acid in almost every single one of our products. The #1 thing your skin needs, because your brain tells your skin, is hydration. If you put on a plumper, a lifter, an anti-ager, or an anti-wrinkler, the first thing your skin does is absorb the hydration from that, right? Well, because you're using this first on your face, your other products are going to work better because this regulates perfect moisturizing.
It equalizes and balances your skin.
Your entire skin. How? Through a sugar called trehalose. So here's the plant that the trehalose comes from. And you would look at this plant, it's called the Rose of Jericho or the Resurrection plant, and you would think it's completely dead. I could actually crumble this and it would start falling apart. If you touch it, you would think it's just a dead plant.
Or a tumbleweed.
But the reason it does this in nature is so that it's light enough so that the wind, it pulls its root system up from the ground, very shallow root system, and it allows the wind to push it around until it finds moisture. And the minute it finds moisture, the shallow root system replants itself into the ground, and within 24 hours, you're going to have what we have here. A full blooming Rose of Jericho, or what we call the Resurrection plant.
Isn't
now you understand its name, right?
Yeah, right.
And so now this can live, once it receives this much water, it can live without water for up to 50 years. Why? Because in nature, it maintains it perfectly, and then when it's halfway done, it'll start doing what it's doing here and go find water somewhere else. But it could take up to 50 years before it truly dies because it can maintain water. And so what we did is I want to show you what that looks like. They say that the sugar that's in here is so powerful that a spoonful of it can absorb an entire glass of water in under a minute. So I've done this before, and I've never seen
this demonstration before.
In under a minute, they say that the entire glass of water is going to get absorbed.
What in the world? Are you kidding me?
No.
Okay, I'll have what you're having. I will. Are you kidding? That's astonishing, Skip.
Now, what's happened on your skin? The HydroZone goes on your skin. It traps all moisture from the atmosphere from within, and now starts releasing it, Siobhan, throughout the day where your skin needs it. So your makeup sometimes is what makes your skin look older because you have a dry patch here.
I don't
you
even
have a dry patch here.
The regular.
My mom stopped using foundation because of this product.
Because now my skin is even. The foundation I use to even it. Now I don't need it to even
skin looks perfect, Amanda. Sorry,
She doesn't use
space.
foundation.
I don't use foundation. Everybody who knows me, just use a
I'm
little
sorry,
powder.
I'm getting blown away over here.
Yeah,
Are
no.
you kidding? Your skin
No.
looks perfect.
No, I
Siobhan,
never.
this is, if
Okay.
you, give me your hand, for example.
This is
Oh, I will.
incredible.
First of all, this is a serum. I want to show you how different it looks when you put it on your hand.
It
Look at that.
feels fantastic,
You
too.
see that? That is
Yeah.
a serum that goes deep into our skin and super hydrates and then maintains hydration everywhere. Now massage that in, you'll see it
Okay.
going right away. And
Yeah.
what you want to do, Siobhan, is in the morning you put that on and then you put on anything you normally use.
Sure,
So you don't
okay.
have to stop using whatever you do. This is
Okay.
your base.
Your base, right.
Before anything
Oh, it feels
else.
great.
Now, 5 o'clock in the afternoon, you might need extra moisture here. You might have an oily T-zone where you
do.
need less moisture.
Yeah.
My mom has an oily T-zone. So this
can get on your skin,
perfectly
sorry.
moisturizes. 21, it was like incredible
21.4%.
in the first second that you put it on, but a 42% increase in hydration by the end of the
Feels
day.
fantastic.
Depending on what your skin needs. I'm going to show you some Visias where people's, you know, we never expected anti-aging. We never expected anti-wrinkle just from HydroZone, but we're getting it. And here, you're not only getting the serum, you're also getting double size face cream, a $70 face cream for free. Look what's happened here. So this Visia measures below the skin. First of all, look at the tone of her skin. You have to put your face into a little machine. You can't move your chin. It's in a room with no windows, and this professional special camera takes pictures, and the
done this at
green
the
lines
dermatologist's office, yeah.
shows lines to be, not lines to have, lines to be. It goes actually below the first layer of the skin and takes a picture. Look at how we've eliminated future wrinkles just because of HydroZone, but look at her skin tone. We never expected that. We never expected anti-wrinkles from a perfect moisturizer, but anybody who's got dry skin, kiss it goodbye. Look at this too. Again, our skin tone is so perfect, and then to our surprise, wrinkles are disappearing after this is immediate. This is not over 30 days.
Right.
This is over 10 minutes.
You're blowing me away, Skip.
Well,
She
this
looks
is-
softer, more radiant.
Well, yeah,
the skin
I've actually
is more
had my
elastic.
picture taken like
Look at
this
this.
before,
Yeah.
right?
Yes, yeah.
And it's frightening.
It is frightening
It's
to
very
know how
frightening to know
damaged your
what's
skin is.
happening.
Yeah,
Exactly.
It really
and
is.
look at this again. We're reducing wrinkles to be because we
That's
perfectly
incredible.
hydrate the skin, and it goes to work where your skin needs it most and stays hydrated the rest of the entire day. Can you believe this? We're a Bath and Body company, but this product is the one that is the most reviewed in our entire company with over 570 reviews as a customer pick reviewed product for skincare.
It's not really a surprise when you think about the results. I mean, it's so intriguing, the rest of the story. But then to know that in one day they sold 35,000 of these at the launch, and it became a customer pick. The reorders are intense. We have a hard time keeping it in stock. It's because it works. Then that's $50 on its own. Usually, this is the double size bonus. So this would normally be $70. That is included today, and that is why 2,400 of these have been selected.
Do you know why we did this so big?
Yes,
Because
why?
we've been out of our day face cream for 6 months. This is the way you make sure that we don't make a mistake
Yes.
and run out of our face cream.
Okay,
So
yeah.
this is now a gift from us to you
Included.
in a double size when you buy the serum. Now you don't have to worry about our face cream. So if you have really dry skin,
the 70, the
anybody who's
50,
suffering from dry
120.
skin, you can use that at night, you can use it in the morning, you can use it in combination at night and in the morning. It's up to you. Remember, a cream is for the top layers of your skin,
Yep.
a serum is for deep down
Underneath.
into your skin. Exactly.
With those pictures being a perfect example
Yes.
of how the,
Exactly.
skin,
Yes,
how the serum
exactly.
impacts.
Yep.
So if you are wondering about it, if you're thinking, the Rose of Jericho, what in the world? Look at those pictures.
Yeah.
The spoon is stuck in the cup. This is what you need to try.
Look at that.
Look at that.
So that's how this plant survives for
Isn't
50
it-
years without water, because it can hold on to that water.
Talk
and
about a
then,
humectant,
and then
right?
it just, in nature, it's beautiful because it naturally releases where the plant needs it to survive.
Well, one
Same
customer
thing
wrote
happens
a-
to our skin.
Right, a testimonial said, my skin is like that resurrection plant. It has become alive again. And you will see that glow. You'll see the tone. You'll see the beauty. You'll see the youth. You'll see the hydration. It's all there.
And some
for you
people
to
only
see.
now use HydroZone. They've given up everything else in their regime because they
I'm
don't
not
feel they need it.
surprised, right.
Some people use this as a base, and then they use like a royal elixir because they want to bring life back to their skin, right? Because maybe their skin's gotten really thin and gray and see-through. So, but every everybody I know uses this as a base, whether they use it in the morning, at night, or just the morning.
Included.
Yeah. Sure.
It's fragrance free. It's been in vitro tested for sensitivity around the eyes. You can put it anywhere you want on your face, on your neck, on your deck. So is the face cream. The face cream has been tested.
Extraordinary.
And we did a clinical test to show you that if you use the serum and the face cream together, the effects of hydration are amplified on your skin. So you get even better effect if you use these two together. So I think we show, look at this.
Oh my gosh.
So the difference in our skin's hydration on the left cheek between using the HydroZone serum only and the HydroZone serum and the face cream after an hour is an increase of 42%. So it works 42% better using them together.
That's fantastic.
Can you imagine?
Okay, and it's included today. It's not
included.
like, oh, the one is $100 and the other one's $350. No. Normally this is $50.
Yep.
This would be, it's a double size. This would normally be $70. Today you're receiving both of them for a nickel less than this is alone. And there's no shipping, okay? And you have 30 days satisfaction. Try it out
people
for
have
yourself.
tried this already. Look at this kit, because you launched it.
The reorders, that's the thing. You launch a product, it's one thing, okay? Especially a performance item like this. But to make sure that you, because you were kind of mad at them, I get it, we sold out of this, right? To make sure you had what you wanted, they did the double size because the demand has been so great. And you know what? There are a lot of beauty products out there, but when you find one that performs, you know it's so good because you feel like you found a home. I don't have to worry about trying other things. Of course, here is that breakthrough technology because it works. You've demanded it. We're giving it to you for a nickel less than the price that this would normally be, and then doubling the face cream, which that would be a $70. So even if this was just $70 and we were saying we were adding this, it would be tremendous. This works. That's why it's the customer pick reviews. That's why we've had such a hard time bringing this back. That's also why we have 26, we're going to hit over 3,000 any minute now of the people just like you, maybe for the first time, maybe it's the reorder scenario because you don't want to be without it, selecting this. Now, I would love to say that we do have another 35,000 of these. We don't. We absolutely don't. It is a limited quantity. I'm actually kind of surprised how few we have, but on the other hand, I'm not because we finally have it back. So please take advantage of that free shipping and the flex payments to try it. It is different. They're in body care, right? So they found this breakthrough and they were able to make such a difference. You've recognized it with the body, how it changes, and now I'm thrilled to report that we have this for our faces.
Yeah, and if it wasn't for our relationship, obviously, that we have globally, we have, Perlier is actually owned, has a sister company. And that sister company is one of the best skincare companies in the world. It's actually based right in Paris, on the Champs-Elysees in Paris. And if it wasn't for that part of the overall company, the global company, we wouldn't have the technology that we're talking about here. It's not like we accidentally just fell into skincare. We accidentally fell into some of these ingredients because of our sister company, but the history and the authority behind our skincare dates back 40 years. I can't share the name of our sister company. It's in the best department stores worldwide. It's in the best department stores in the United States, but it's $300 to $400 an ounce for that skincare. And here we are, we're using that technology to give you something that normally, if this were selling in the department stores at our sister company, this would be a $500 to $600 set.
That's what I was thinking,
so we are so lucky that we can use their brains, their technology. We keep them nameless. They're scientists to bring you real effective skincare at the most affordable price that we can imagine. And this dynamic duo together is going to get rid of all of your worries when it comes to hydration. If you have any concerns of dry skin, that goes away with these two products. It goes away.
It's transformed.
Well, you don't have to give up
one day.
Correct. No. You don't have to give up your anti-wrinkler, your lifters, anything else you love.
Doing that,
just use this first on your skin. You use the serum first.
Always first.
And then you use your face cream like you would normally. So I wouldn't use two face creams, but maybe you want to make this your daytime face cream. Maybe you want to make it your nighttime face cream. But this goes on first before anything else.
You know, your grandmother, again, to go back to her when she was at my house last time, where's the black rice? But she didn't know the name of this because I haven't given her many. She said, Amanda, this blue box, I brought you the box because I need that. I said, Mom, do you know the difference between the black rice and the HydroZone? She said, no, tell me. I said, well, you use this first. And I wrote, see blue, day. black rice
Oh,
night.
I like it. That's a good tip.
Just so she would remember. Hi,
Well,
Mom.
I'm gonna remember. Hi, Mom.
But works. She can't, and she's in her 90s, and she looks like she's in her 70s. You'll see her for Mother's Day, but she swears by this, as I do, and anybody who's used it does.
Yeah, read the reviews. Now,
Yes.
you will too. You just need to try it. The $12.49 to get it at home. Phenomenal. Just try it. If what we're saying is true, isn't that more than worth it? But then also, if you have the HSN card, I know I'm a broken record, but that's sacred repetition because it's $10 to get this at home.
Crazy.
Well, and the
Crazy.
clinicals that back this up are incredible. There's also a fragrance-free. These are fragrance-free formulas if you're interested to know.
Of course.
So